Michaela Grundy's wedding plans were well underway, and the glowing bride was ready for her big day.
But she wanted it to be comfortable. She wanted it to be everybody that was celebrating them.
She and husband-to-be Josh were to be wed in El Reno at the Palace Event Center in October. But in late May, Michaela started feeling ill.
She said, "Mom, I'm not feeling real good," and Tuesday they went to urgent care.
Her condition changed throughout the week, ultimately leading to a phone call early Monday morning.
Josh called us at 4 a.m. Monday morning. I heard my husband say, "What do you mean she hasn't breathed in 10 minutes?" And so as soon as I heard that, I set up and we started getting ready and drove to the hospital. And by the time we got there, they couldn't revive her and she was gone.
Michaela was 28. It's still unclear exactly what happened. Her family left to grieve and cancel the wedding. Calling vendors one by one, offered a full refund from all except one, the Palace. Lisa reaching out for clarification.
And I said, well, I just wanted to know if there was going to be a refund forthcoming to him for the venue. I know that she had paid quite a bit.
Michaela had paid around $4,000 to date. After consideration, the venue offered only half back in a text.
And at that point I was like, but all he's done is all that's been done is her name's been put on the date. So I didn't think half was really fair. So I said, can you have the owner call me so that I can talk to him?
Lisa says her conversation with the owner was heated on both sides. Palace management claiming they couldn't just give the money back, as Michaela was the only one who signed the contract. But Lisa says Michaela used a card on a joint account with her fiancé. The account is still active, and it's Josh who everyone agrees should receive those funds.
He's having to pick up and start his life and relocate his home. Everything is going to be done all over for him. I said, so it could just go back to the original form payment.
No resolution was reached, and a stalemate of sorts has followed, as did a slew of bad reviews against the venue online. The Palace responding to most with the same uniform statement that reads in part, "Our attorney has advised us that the refund must be paid to her legal heir, that they have asked for information regarding Michaela's estate, and that they've connected with a family friend of Lisa's to communicate what documents are needed." But at 28, with no will, how does one find Michaela's heir? We asked local estate attorney David McBride that same question.
They initiate a court proceeding called a probate, stating that they have a right to step up and be the person to receive from a distribution from the estate.
Without a will or trust, those proceedings can be costly. Keep in mind, the family is chasing down $4,000. McBride says even the most straightforward, no-hassle probate proceedings can cost anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000.
They're going to spend more in attorney fees and court costs and all those other expenditures than they're going to ultimately recover. It sadly happens far too often.
But there could be resolution in sight. The Palace responded to News 4's request for comment with a lengthy statement. Management explaining they were, quote, very sorry to hear of Michaela's passing, that their attorney advised them to receive an affidavit of heirship, which they were in the process of drawing up to be sent and signed and resolve the whole matter. Adding, quote, "It pains us greatly to see the negative and libelous posts. We have been unfairly defamed and we are not able to defend ourselves." Meanwhile, Michaela's family is looking to put this all behind them, learning the importance of understanding these contracts inside and out.
Ask the question, what happens if in no circumstance or no fault of our own this wedding can't take place? What am I entitled to? I wish we'd have known.
The In Your Corner bottom line tonight, you're going to want to double check that contract and make sure it says in there exactly what happens to the money if this wedding is canceled by no fault of your own. Now, as for the current situation, Palace said they were going to be draft up a document that would fix this whole situation, but that was more than a week ago. And Lisa says she hasn't heard from anybody. Palace also says they want the bad reviews removed from their Facebook page. We'll check back.